praying that the world changes soon. Can get a doobie on a plane, but there's Uzis in our schools. Every dude who touched a boob or a booty getting me tooed. What you expect from the kids who went to Hooters after school? We're all triggered and defensive, we're all racist and we're sexist. We all grew up watching South Park. How are we offended? Now being fat is beautiful? Name a thing that you can't do. Jumping jacks, run a mile, live past 42. Man, it used to be cool to just flip a bird to the system, and now it's trendy to be triggered and pretend you're a victim. It's my race, it's my weight, it's because I'm a Christian. I hate the internet and anyone who has an opinion. And everybody angry if you say white. K, fine. Pass me the brush and I'll paint my face to the shades right. Let's talk about abortion. Sorry, tell me how this works. Bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth? Weird. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb. I'm a hater cause I can't relate to gay pride. Call me homophobic because I don't want to date guys. K-tight. I for one am not surprised the world declined along the way. Give trophies to children for losing just cause they decide to play. We exercise our right to vote and hate the politicians. Ay, this is a democracy, it's partly your decision. Ay, this is weird, feels like this a different year. If I identify as a female, then when my balls and penis disappear. Children want a gender switch and hating men is feminist. Depression and anxiety are trendy, we're too sensitive. Invented 80 genders, mad the world is not accepting it. Then gave them more attention than normal women and men can get. What a contradiction, being human is so tragic. Focus on minorities, ignoring all the masses. Hallelujah, everyone. Activism saved the planet. No more plastic straws and paper, just paper straws wrapped in plastic. Congratulations. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb. Look, I get it, it's like the world is going crazy. Seems like a school shooting happens almost daily. The racism, rape culture, hatred that we're facing is way too ingrained for our hashtags to change it. We've become so lazy and complacent, afraid of our generation. We think activism's Instagramming memes and complaining. It's a problem when there's actually actions you could be taking, but you're triggered so you just cry like a baby. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb. Here's the problem with America, the country is broken. Cause they minds stay closed, but they mouths stay open. Get attacked and we blame terrorists, go broken, we blame the price. Blame racists for the racism, but only if his skin is white. If we don't need guns, cause we can call the police. We don't need fire extinguishers, call a fireman, please. You didn't want to build a wall and now the border is weak. Your favorite actor has a gate that's like 15 feet. Racism is gay, if you're offended, that's retarded. And tolerance is great until you speak and you're a target. If a white man paints his face black, he's a racist piece of garbage. But you put him in a dress and he's courageous and he's gorgeous. All these double standards, man, I'm tired of the noise. Freedom's an illusion if they censor your voice. Call a dad a deadbeat for neglecting his boys, but a mom kills a baby and you call it pro-choice. You act like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you so special? To a new world order. Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose, here's your medal. To a new world order.
Why they hate the flag, they try to burn it to the ground. Don't do that in front of me, I'ma let off a round. Pow, scream loud, burn the city down now. Put it on the news, make them all feel proud. Look, make a system where 85% of black people fill the prison. Is it cause they black or they make bad decisions? I ain't good at math, but it seems like it's division. Or is it white privilege? I believe politicians need to be locked up. Try to take our freedoms, that's how you get shot up. Got our back against the wall, try to just stop us. More guns, more ammunition, please stock up. Election gets rigged, rights get infringed. Take this syringe, frighten your kids, show up right where you live. Make make me wanna grab a rifle and just go.
You act like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you so special? To a new world order. Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose, here's your medal. To a new world order. And everyone blames white folks for every little bitty thing. We don't have no one to blame, we take responsibility. They tell you be a man, then call it toxic masculinity. Then when you act too feminine, they call it white fragility.
I don't understand trans man with humility. I'm just trying to raise my kid the best of my ability. If I disagree, you try to cancel, get rid of me. You cancer, you can't be the answer, you killing me.
And I hate white supremacy just as much as you, but I ain't feeling guilty for something I didn't do. The system's killing everyone, it sucks, but it's true. They kill you, then they broadcast it and call it the news.
Or they'll brainwash you through social media feeds. And if you disagree, delete you immediately. Make America China pretty easy to see. I will always remember the land of the free.
You act like you're so much better than us. Yeah, we know that. Who told you that you so special? To a new world order. Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose, here's your medal. To a new world order.
Well, well, well. It's Friday, July 5th. Good morning, Dale. What's going on, my dude? Slow morning starting, but that's all right. We are here and we are doing the thing. And, you know, it's been an interesting week. Very interesting indeed. And if the microphone sounds a little bit different, my studio microphone isn't working, and I don't quite know why. I think maybe I have a bad cable. I don't know. Gonna have to get some money to get that either fixed or replaced because, yeah, I like my studio mic. I miss it now. Oh my. Let's get everything moved over and set up here. Yeah, perfect. All right. So let's just pop into that live scene. What's going on, everybody? Hey, I'm not being shown. What the fudge? There's the camera. I'm like, where'd the camera go? Oh, good, buddy. You know, I am the same way. Um, I actually got a full 8 hours of sleep last night, and my body doesn't like it. Yo, Dom, good morning. Good morning. How are you? It's it was one of those things, 4th of July. I had a couple beers last night, as I normally always do on 4th of July. I had two, mind you, two beers. And the fireworks started about 8:30 my time. Didn't end until 3 in the morning, but I just didn't listen. I absolutely did not listen. I was like, you know what? I'm going to bed. I've got one of those freezer masks that you put on for headaches, and I wear that almost every night with my CPAP. And when you cover the ears, it's like you can't hear a damn thing. So you're having bad neuropathy, especially my right foot. I feel you there. It sucks. Neuropathy is horrible. My wife has it in her right foot. I have it in all four limbs to an extent. It's just absolute shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Folded. The fucking election's over in the UK. My God, you guys have got some nutty shit going on. Speaking of nutty ass shit, let's get this up here so you guys can see this. And why work for a 4-day week when you can work 6? Greece. Oh my God. Bobby Bologna, what's going on? Welcome. Nutty ass shit. Ooh-ah. Yeah. All right. So everybody in the world, every country in the world right now is trying to go. We're going to work 4 days or 3 days a week. You lazy motherfuckers. Greece is saying fuck that shit. It's 6 days a week. I mean, in the U.S., it's 7 days a week, so I don't know what the hell everybody's talking about. You know, but Greece is like, hell no, we gonna work 6 days a week, and they're gonna compensate people for it. It's for businesses that operate 24 hours with the goal of boosting productivity. Workers have the option to work up to 48 hours a week, and those who work the extra day get a 40% bump in overtime pay. Now, here's the thing, there is nothing after 48 hours. You cannot work. That's the law. I know. Where's the ancient law that says humans should only work 40 hours a week? I keep wondering that myself. But they're putting a. This is actually pretty kind of cool. Is they're putting a fucking cap on it? So you work 48 hours. That's it. Period. There's no 60, 80 hour work weeks, and I can understand that because I've done that when I did IT full time. Exactly. In the Bible, God worked 6 days and rested on the seventh. But they didn't say how many hours a day he worked, right? I don't know. But so we go over this in just real time, just thoughts here. And when I was doing IT, I didn't have any backup in the job that I had, and I had underlings, but none that were trained to do what I did. So I was the IT manager. So I was on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 13 fucking years in just the last job. And even on vacation, I still had to work. And it didn't bother me. Well, it kind of did because in the very end, the vacation pay that I had saved up that I had never used, I never got paid for. And the bitch that owned the place, we're 30 seconds in, yeah we are. The bitch that owned the place gave me an $1,100 severance instead of the $11,900 that she owed me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just fucking tired of this dealing with this bitch, so I just let it slide. And I shouldn't have. I should have fought it in court. However, she had way more money than me because he had just sold her husband's business. He had passed away, my buddy that owned it, and she had just inherited her father's estate as well. So she was worth like $15 million at that point. And what's me? Me, the guy at that point in time probably had a net worth of maybe 180 grand. Yeah, there was no way I could have fought that. Stand by. I got dogs barking. Okay. Dom says, well, some scholars allude to the word that used day in Genesis meant 24 hours and was not the same word that was used for hours of the day, light. Yeah, I've actually read that before. And when we talk about what a day actually is, it's very confusing. Um, a day could mean your 8 hour workday. A day could mean full 24 hours. It's a perception thing. And I don't think that it has actually been I would say I don't think been a final, you know, consensus of what the hell a day is. I mean, scientifically, yeah, they say a day is 24 hours, but how did they come to that? Honestly, consider that for a moment. How did they come to that point? Good morning, everybody. Just joining us. We're just going through a little bit of the news, and we're going to start doing this each morning. We're going to have a morning brief, and I'm actually going to try to schedule it close to when Mo gets off. That way, it's contiguous because Baker doesn't come on now for another hour. So I'm trying to we have Shizzy, Mo, me, Baker, and there you go. 24 hours in the Earth's rotation of the Earth. That's true. But that doesn't make a day that makes 24 hours. Words matter. Yeah, words matter. I mean, who came up with the definition of an hour? Who? I mean, these are deep thoughts. Who was the one that said, "Well, I think we're going to make 60 seconds a minute." What the hell's a minute? Who the fuck came up with that shit? Daylight is dawn to dusk, which is variable depending on the time of year you have. Could be 12 hours, could be 14, or if you live up in Alaska, it could be fucking 24. Well, actually, it's 22 hours. I think they have 2 hours of dusk at certain times of the year. Had to do with the resting heart rate. I know it's a very strange. The way they actually came up with it was very interesting. I've read a little bit, not too much about it. I actually should probably read more because I don't want to look like an ass because I don't know enough. But yeah, so Greece has decided a 4-day work week is not enough. 5 days isn't enough. Fuck that shit. We're going 6 full days. And then you get paid for the 8 hours overtime at 40% rate on top of your normal rate, and it's done. They can't force you to work anymore. And in some circumstances, I can see that. Excuse me. Being great because then it also requires them to hire more people to cover the shifts that they were forcing people to work 60 hours a week previously. So, it is that. It is that. And in the next news article, oh, the dogs are barking outside. Lovely. Crocodiles cannot outnumber people in the Australian territory where a girl was killed, the leaders say. Wellington, New Zealand AP. Crocodile numbers in Australia's Northern Territory must either be maintained or reduced and cannot be allowed to outstrip the human population. The territory's leader said after a 12-year-old girl was killed while swimming. Okay, so you have a population of 5 people. You're going to kill hundreds of crocs and gators because there's a population of 5 people. When you were young, you worked at 2 jobs totally, 104 hours a week, and you were, I worked on a farm and a ranch, so I get you there. It's just going to get worse with AI. I don't know, Bobby. I was actually in a roundtable discussion off stream yesterday. That's one of the reasons I didn't stream yesterday about some AI stuff. I was talking with actually with a bunch of NVIDIA experts and some NVIDIA AI executives. How I got invited to this thing, I'll never know, but I was thankful because I actually got some insight on how certain things are, going to be done. And there's some of the talks that have been done between industry leaders like Elon Musk and NVIDIA and IBM, and so forth, and Google. Yeah, only Crocs and came in there. I know. Like I said, I'm talking out of my ass this morning. For some reason I can't wake up fully. So if I say something wrong, yeah, I get you. I said something wrong. I apologize. But so the AI thing, it may or may not get worse. We may lose some traditional jobs out of it, but I have a feeling there'll be some new industries opening up. All the consultants done, everybody in the media. You know what? Everybody in the media done. I wouldn't think that that would be a bad thing, honestly. I mean, if you think about that, having AI take over news and media would actually be probably a good thing because AI can't really lie that well. Skilled labor will be the only value, and most people are without those skills. You're right, and that's one of the things in getting on back into the job subject real quick here. Uh, I think that we need a lot more of. You're right, Dom. I actually cut down my entertainment budget, because we don't go anywhere. It's all streaming services that we have for our entertainment. And not just because of the financial situation I'm in, but mostly because there was just far too much of it. I mean, we had like, I think we counted 17 different streaming services that we were subscribed to that ranged from $1.99 a month up to $20. And I'm like, we don't watch 90% of this shit. So we ended up with two. I don't even have Netflix and Hulu anymore. I have Amazon Prime and HBO Max. That's it. They don't lie very well now, and it still works. Yeah. So the whole jobs thing. I have a feeling we're going to see a reintroduction, if we can survive November, for God's sakes. I think we will see a reintroduction of a new industrial revolution in the next few years. Skill based, things that AI can't do, or at least can't do yet. They said that when they had the robots take over in the automotive factories, they said that that was going to kill the automotive industry in the sense of jobs. And the reality is it didn't, because those damn things break all the time. So they still need maintenance people. And then they said, oh, well, this is going to happen here. And it didn't, because it still needs maintenance. So it's a transition. Dom says, in an agrarian world, you get up at dawn and you work all day to plant and harvest and store your crops, care for your livestock, and you stop about the time the sun goes down. When the hell did that happen? I lived on a farm and ranch my entire youth, and I was up at 3:30 in the damn morning and didn't even come into the house until 9 o'clock at night. Detroit, yes. Well, the implementation in Detroit was a little bit different. Reading through a lot of the history on that, they simply just said, okay, you're fired, and didn't try to transition people to different, places. And then they moved a bunch of shit out of state and out of country. So Detroit's Detroit. Detroit's a failed city. It was one of the greatest cities on the planet, and then because of the leadership of all of its businesses and the leadership of the city itself and the state, frankly, it turned to crap. That goes down a political rabbit hole that, I think Dom and I could have a absolutely fun time at, because we pretty well. I will guarantee we have the same opinions on it. Dom asks me. He says, "Were you working with artificial light? I'm talking about the thousands of years before electricity was invented. I'm not that old. The hell, man! I'm not that damn old. Oh, you mean the sun and candlelight? Oh, you're talking about candlelight um, uh, and kerosene lanterns, or whale oil lanterns. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I actually have kerosene lanterns. They were in my camping kit, and they're around the house too, because when we lose power, candles don't burn bright enough. So we bought kerosene lanterns, or oil lanterns of some sort. You can burn any fucking oil you want in the damn things. But yeah, so they want to wipe out over in Australia a huge a huge sum of the crocodile population, because one child was killed because she was swimming in an area where she shouldn't have fucking been. I mean, for God's sakes, you live in Australia, literally the most dangerous place on earth to live. You do not take a flame out to feed a. What are you talking about? I've actually done that. There's a story behind that, and I will actually do a story stream to tell you guys all about how I grew up on a farm and a ranch and my youth because it's actually pretty amazing. Um, Especially for somebody as I would say as young as I am. I'm 47, and I actually would I've been told I need to write a book on this because no, you don't hold a candle in your hand. I could actually show you how it's done, you know. But yeah, you basically light up the area. Um, I'll I'll get into that later. I'll get into that later. I mean, and so I will go through, guys. I will go through and I will write down my entire childhood history, and then I will walk you through some of the stories. I'll have a story day because it's actually quite, as much as I hated my stepfather and he was such an asshole, I actually had a pretty decent childhood because I learned a lot and I got to experience something that nobody in this day and age can experience. Honestly, there's very few people that have ever experienced it, and it was an amazing time. So I will get to that. All right, guys, I will definitely get to that. But it won't be today. Anyway, the death came weeks after the territory approved a 10-year plan for management of crocodiles, which permits targeted culling of the reptiles in popular swimming spots. You're in their nature. It's their place, man. These are creatures that have been there for millions of years, and you want to kill them off because your child is too stupid not to understand. Don't go swimming in the fucking water. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I get really irritated about that. I'm not some tree hugging nut job, but I am an advocate for our wildlife because this is just hey, wifey's here, and my cat over here locked up again. Damn you! Uh, I can't remember the damn word for it, guys. I honestly can't. Um, I'm a good custodian of the land. Let's put it that way. And there needs to be protection for areas for that type of wildlife because if you don't, you're going to destroy the ecosystem. We have destroyed the ecosystem in so many places because our needs trump theirs. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't be managed to a point, but culling is not the answer. It's just stupid. Yeah, and the young lady's death is heartbreaking, but she shouldn't have been swimming there. If it's a popular swimming spot, then they should have somebody standing by every day, all day long, you know, doing their thing. And I have no chat again. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're just going to continue on and hope that it works. Wait, it's live. I'm in the live dashboard. Oh, good. There we go. Whew. Well, should stupid be kept alive artificially? What? What? Did I miss something? No, I don't want to donate to the AP. Jesus. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. The Fed says June jobs report U.S. labor market adds 206,000 jobs. Unemployment rate, however, rises to 4.1%. However, yet again, they do not tell you all of the people that just bailed from the actual workforce and said, screw it. I would absolutely, here's the thing. I have said this over and over and over again, and I don't know if anybody ever believes me. I would give my left leg to have a fucking job. No, stupid humans shouldn't be kept alive artificially. Hell no. I mean, yeah, on the whole Croc story, you live in Australia. You have spiders that are the size of coffee cans. Holy shit. There are snakes out there that will kill you by looking at you, and 20-foot saltwater crocodiles that will eat you for breakfast. And apparently it did. This young lady's gone. Yeah, they want to artificially keep humans alive by killing crocs. Exactly. Yeah, I know. I got what you're saying. I missed it. Just like whew. Yes, they also don't report college students after classes are done going home. So all of those jobs are now open. Yeah, spitting cobras are fun. No, black mambas. Ooh, nasty little bastards. But yeah, so the job market, here's the media spin on the job market. They never tell you the people that abandon the job market. They never tell you the disability numbers, which, by the way, are going up exponentially, and it is being directly linked to people that got the jab. I can report on that more. You'll be right back. Okay. It's not like you're going far. Yeah, I was actually reading. I think I actually have that story pulled up here in one of these damn tabs. But I want to know why they never report all of the missing numbers. So let's break this down. All right, 360 million Americans in the United States. All right, if you all want, you can grab a pen and paper and figure this out. It's pretty simple. Of those, roughly a third are of actual skilled working age. And that does not mean 18 years old. That means skilled working age, which is generally about 25. 350. I don't trust the government. I'm saying it's at least 10 million more. Good morning. Good morning. Buddha, I refused the jab. My friend as well. Ex-friend, because I wasn't COVID compliant. Got 5 now. She's having issues. Yeah, exactly. As in heart failure. So let's just break these numbers down real quick. Just say, just say 350 if you're going to believe the government. 350 million people. You have just over about a third that are adult working age, that are not elderly, that are not disabled to the point where they cannot work. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what I was getting to, Dom. It's literally less than 90 million people that can actually hold down a full-time job in this country. Yeah, they inflate and deflate numbers as they want. And that I'm actually including 90 million, including the illegals that are working, right? Because we know that there are, just in the last 3 years, there's been 18.5 million illegals that we know of, and just take half of those that are working. So that's just the last 3 years. Well, I think 320 was the 2020 census. Let's go find out. Okay, 333 million as of 2022. Well, it's all a lie. I think I will almost guarantee with all the illegals that have come over in the last, say, 10 years, that that population is probably close to 400 million people. But let's just take their numbers. Yeah, the government reported numbers. I know. I'm going off of what is reported. So according to this, that comes from the U.S. Census Bureau. Oh, wait. Sources include, read this, guys. Sources include United States Census Bureau and World Bank. What does the World Bank have to do with reporting census numbers? I'm just trying to do the math. So, in essence, there's about 90 million people. Let's just break it down there that are of working age. Now, that does not include seniors that no longer work, that are fully retired, children, you know, everybody that can't work has been taken out of that equation. So, about 90 million people. Did you guys know in the last 3 years, Biden has claimed that he has created almost, what was it, 22 million jobs? Really? Where? Because according to the FTC information out there, there are only roughly 85 million jobs available, adult level jobs in the United States. So how can we keep gaining almost a quarter of a million jobs every single damn month when there's not enough jobs in the United States to actually accomplish this? Yeah, they reported the takeaways. It is all a flat ass lie. That's all I got to say about it. Because it's a feel good measure that they use to inflate the president's, and I don't care which president it is, accomplishments. Well, that and the members of Congress. And they start reporting these heavily, by the way, just before an election, if you ever notice. Hey, look, T-Mobile, get an iPhone 15 on us. No, get an Android. Stay away from Apple's spyware that's built in. But yeah, you look at these job reports here and you go, really? This is, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's summer, by the way, and a lot of people quit their damn jobs to go on vacation. How they can afford it, I'll never fucking know. Yeah, they're just trying to justify their budget for the next year. However, here's something interesting, though. It was reported this morning. I watched an interview that the House is actually doing its damn job, in the last few months. If you guys have noticed, they're actually not doing continuing resolutions. They're actually doing budgeting. Who the hell knew? Getting back to regular order, interesting. However, there still has not been a government budget even produced by the Biden administration in its entirety of his presidency. Listening to our gang Biden is the best president in history. I can't believe the fuck we can report on BS shit. Dear God. Oh, you guys cracked me up. But yeah, so the jobs report is absolute horseshit. Because I can tell you, I am I have more than 25 years in IT. I know more. I have forgotten more than most of these, uh, even 30 some. And I'm not saying I'm a fucking genius. I'm just saying I've been around the block when it comes to IT. I know more of the industry than most of these 25 and 30 somethings that will ever fucking understand, because there's a lot of that information that's been lost. Um, you know, Techniques, tricks, and all that good crap. And it's all, a lot of that's on a wisdom and individual basis. Yes, I am disabled, multiple disabilities going on, and it's hard for me to work a job, but I'm willing to do it. The problem is nobody wants to hire a 47-year-old for anything hardly. It is extraordinarily difficult in the tech industry to get hired as an older individual because you're worth more. And that's just the straight fact of the matter is, regardless of disability or anything else, you are simply worth more if you have been in that industry for a long fucking time. And then it gets even worse when you have certificates behind you and different degrees. I have numerous ones. Yeah, also realizing that small businesses are closing on the daily. 90% couldn't recover from the ouchie world experiment. Yeah, also like no one's to hire someone like me that can only work part time. I get it. I really do. Yeah, I literally can only work part time unless I can work on my own schedule. And I gave up. Well, I haven't given up. I'm still applying for jobs, but I have very little faith that I'm actually going to be able to get one, because I have applied for over 300 jobs in the last year, and I've had 4 interviews. When it comes to this job bullshit, the government lies, and places like LinkedIn and Indeed and all these other job websites, they don't care about getting you a job. They care about getting their advertising money, because that's what they are. Is they're a media marketing company. Dom says I can work 7 days a week, just not more than about 4 hours at a time, and then I need 2 to 4 hours downtime. See, I'll give you an example how things work for me. If I go do anything physical, right, other than sitting in this chair, which I'm beginning to hate. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm beginning to hate this sitting down crap. But like this house cleanup for this disaster that we took, with the hailstorm back in May. I can go out there, and if I can work for about an hour, and then I got to take a 45-minute break, and then I can go out and work for about another hour, and then take another 45-minute break. By the time I actually do 4 total hours of work, I'm actually shot for the next 24. That's it. Oh yeah, Dom, I completely agree. They absolutely have. So, you have people like Dom and myself that we can work, we're willing to work, but we got to do it in a manner where we can handle it. You know, I miss the days, even, because I've hurt my entire life since I was 15 years old. I miss the days where I could actually go work 15 hours, 16 hours of labor. I did that. It was great. It felt good. It felt good to come home dead ass tired because you accomplished shit that day. That's a mental health thing. It really is. And there was a meme that I saw the other day. It said, yeah, by the time I was 7, you know, no, it said today's kids are too damn soft. By the time I was 7, I think I had died at least once. My mother came out, told me to rub some dirt on it and walk it off. And I completely agree with that statement. Today's kids are way too damn soft. I'll give you a personal example. My oldest son, um, when he does work, right now he's focusing on finishing his college degree, which I'm thankful for. But when he was working, it was, oh, it's a mental health day. Oh, I just can't do it today. The sad part was, is my 16-year-old, who's never had a job before, had to learn the hard way yesterday. He just started a job a few days ago and said he just didn't feel up to it. And I told him, you're going to have to man up and go do this because if you don't, you're in your probationary period and they're going to fire your ass no matter what the excuse is, unless you are literally landing yourself in the hospital. We need to get some grit on the youth. I would give anything for for a good job or a job period. Honestly, I would. I don't like spending my days doing absolutely nothing. It drives me absolutely bonkers. Dom says over here, he says, that's why road service works for me. I spend most of my time driving to the customer location in 15 minutes, working, and then back home again, back driving. And, I get that. I wonder if there was anything. I don't even have a vehicle that could fucking do that, so I can't even entertain that one right now. We have a 2005 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and that thing needs a lot of work. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should have a stream on fixing that piece of crap. Booty over here says, I started working at 12 for pay. Before that, I was free labor for my parents. Now it would be considered child abuse. And that's the horse shit of it. I mean, that's complete horse. All of my children, every single one of them, at some point in their lives, will go, "Oh, doing chores, man. That's child labor. That's against the law." No, because here is the actual fact of the matter when it comes to children. They have no rights until they're 18. That's just a fact. They have basic human rights, but they have no rights when it comes to anything else because the parent is responsible for them. And if the parent says, you're going to go to work with me today, you're going to work with them. Just saying. And chores were never, I don't think anybody has ever prosecuted anybody for doing chores. Doing shit around the house as a child was life lessons, exactly. But our kids today are just too damn soft. They really are. And my kids, my two youngest kids are they're tough boys, and they're learning that. My 18 and my 16-year-old, they're tough, but they're learning. Sadly, they've never actually had jobs before because, well, we had to focus on their schoolwork around here. And jobs are far and few between for kids because the adults have taken them over. Yeah, not anymore. Teachers have more rights over kids than parents in some states, and that is the reason I won't move to one of those states. So my son, my oldest son, my 27-year-old, put up a rant post up on Facebook the other day. Um, that what was it? I can't remember which state it was, but apparently there's a state that is it Mississippi? Maybe it's Mississippi or Oklahoma, one of the two. I think it was Oklahoma, has a law being enacted that forces teachers to quote out their children if they are LGBTQ. And my son said, in his little Facebook rant, he said that parents have no right to know what their children are. I kept my mouth shut, chat. I honestly kept my mouth shut. Good morning, Shani. You just getting up? Oh, golly, girl. I literally had to. Oh, I think that lady is here to come pick up all that firewood. Let's see. Come on. Well, if they are, I can't see them. Anyway, yeah, the government has no right confusing my kid, and teachers have no right to hide information about your children from you. Period. Yeah, Dom, why are people still sending their kids to public schools? Fuck if I know. I have absolutely no idea why this. Just the fact that my own son actually said that on a Facebook rant, that parents have no right to know who and what their children are. I had to keep my mouth shut so badly. And I wish he would actually come explain himself because I don't know if it's one of the few times that he has absolutely exacerbated me recently. I mean, I know he's on the liberal side of the fence, and I get it because he's young and dumb. He's almost 30, he's still young and dumb because he went to college and they fed him his mind full of a bunch of liberal crap. And eventually, hopefully, with age, he'll actually smarten up and go, oh, that's not how the world works. But I mean, what would your guys' be response to that? I mean, it's my child. I have every right to know what is going on in my child's life. There should be nothing hidden from me. Period. 3 rules in my house. If you're not at the table when the food is ready, you don't eat. If I have to pick up after you, after asking you uh, to, it's now mine. If you go to jail and if you go to jail and call me, if you go to jail, don't call me for bail. Oh, sorry, I have sniffles today. He's been indoctrinated and isn't smart enough to know. And that's the problem is this kid is a genius. He is genius level. I mean, and I'm hoping that my 16-year-old doesn't go the same way because they're two peas in a pod, literally two peas in a pod. Um, both have a very dark sense of humor, and you know, my 16-year-old hasn't been indoctrinated yet, So he's still thinking as a normal individual, I would say. He doesn't have that, I'm a victim mentality or the slave thinking. There you go. So I was completely exacerbated when all of that came about the other day. Yo, Misty Reborn, what's going on? I hope you're having a better day today. And it is. It's Kearn. And speaking of things, ouch. Oh, of having a better day. Let's take a look at something here. Boing. And we have the Magic 8 Ball. You're doing okay. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So, let's ask you a question, chat. First question, and we will shake the 8 ball. What do you guys want to ask? Will Biden actually make it to November? Oh, God. Oh, no. No, no, no. No. God, no. Will Trump win in November? Right. Honestly, I don't care if it's Trump or any other conservative, just as long as it's not Biden at this point, because Biden has destroyed our country. Let's see. Will I get enough donations in my Gibson Go in the next 30 days to fix my house? Oh, man. Guys, I'm going to need your help. That is just, wow. That's just disappointing. Absolutely disappointing, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, well, well, well. All right, let's ask you a really interesting question. Will Shenny get to ride a Titan rocket? See how much this thing lies. There you go, Shenny. You get to ride a Titan rocket. I get shit, and Shenny gets to ride a fucking Titan rocket. My God. So, yeah, I had to go blow my nose. It was really, really bad. That photons got sucked right into the camera. Wow. Oh, wait, that's interesting. Where did the webcam go? Where the hell the damn webcam go? Oh, there we are. Ah. Streamlabs found a new victim. Is it me or I kept it disappeared? I disappeared, man. Oh, Cynthia's over on Twitch. What the heck? I couldn't see her damn name. Oh, good to see you over on Twitch. By the way, Twitch peoples, if you didn't know, if you have that Amazon Prime, you can use your Twitch Prime sub to sub to the captain for free. Doesn't cost you a dime. Hmm. And if you haven't subbed to me over on any or followed me on any of these platforms, do so now if you wouldn't mind, because I'm trying to build a following here. All right. On to the next story. Why does Israel want me to give them stuff? I don't want to give them stuff. Or the AP, sorry. Israel approves plans for nearly 5,300 new homes in the West Bank settlements. Is this a good time for this? I'm asking for a friend. I mean, really? We're in the middle of a war and you're wanting to build things on the West Bank, which could at any point get lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. Just saying. I mean, do you guys got any ideas here? Because I got. What is with all this nonsense? Yeah, it's not like they don't have other land available. No, they literally have. So they gave back the majority of the West Bank back in what the 80s or 90s was it? I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of Israel history because I know biblical history, but I don't know anything after that, honestly. Um, when it comes to Israel, in that case, yeah, they just want to use the easy buttons, like all the other humans. Everybody wants the damn easy button. I want the hard button. What am I? I'm on X. I'm on YouTube. I'm on. I don't know. There's like four. I don't know. Where the hell am I streaming to? Shit. I'm on a lot. All right. We'll just leave it at that. Actually, I have numerous streams scheduled today on YouTube and Twitch. By the way, guys. So here in an hour and 15, we're gonna be dropping this stream and starting a new one up. And we're gonna be playing some PUBG, some games. So anybody wants to sit back and watch this, watch the captain get his ass just smacked around. I gotta get my mojo back in the games, guys. It's Friday and I feel like crap and I need to do something productive. So that means playing video games. And the Washington Post signed my ass out and says, I want you to pay me money. Well, piss off because now I'm not going to read this news story.
Hey, y'all, it's Moose here. For one time,
you guys, this is actually pretty interesting. Let's just. The Chevron ruling is honestly a win for all of the common man.
hey, y'all, it's Moose here. And for once, I'm in a good mood because the MAGA justices on the Supreme Court just gave a huge victory to the common man. They had this thing called Chevron deference, and I don't know what that means, but I do know, and man, all them fancy pants government agencies got to tell us what to do. That means a bunch of eggheads at the EPA had the power to tell me not to dump chemical slurry in the stream behind my shop. And I'm sorry, that's my chemical slurry, and I'm dumping it on my property. Now, thanks to SCOTUS, I don't have to to listen to all them nerds at federal agencies anymore. Just like on The Bear, how my girl Cindy's grown into her own as a chef and don't have to put up with Carmi shit no more. I've finally been empowered to reach my full potential as an HVAC servicer. Now that Chevron's been overturned, if they make a rule I don't like, I'll just sue and then hawk to a judge will decide. Not some geek spent years in college and decades of accruing subject matter expertise to then apply at the relevant agency. A judge. The common man. And y'all, I can't think of any category of public servant who's more well-versed in intricate, technical, minute details than an unelected judge. Judges are great. They made my Uncle Scoot the judge after he saved a bunch of chickens from a barn fire, and I sure trust him over some big-brain scientist types at the FDA talking about red food dyes and microplastics and whatnot. Boo-hoo. I'm so excited about this, y'all. I'm about to call my boys, burn us some tires in the backyard in celebration of the common man. I gotta get going. I'll catch y'all.
Oh, God damn, that was funny. That was absolutely hilarious, guys. I did not know that, Dom. I will definitely use that. Archive.ph. Awesome. What? What? What the hell's going on? Wait. Stand by. Stand by. We have a prediction. Will Dom be chased out by a service call in the next 20 minutes? Awesome. You're going to be around, buddy. And here is why it would be tough for the Democrats to replace Joe Biden on the presidential ticket. And honestly, boys and girls, we don't want them to. The reason why we don't want them to is because Joe is dumb. Anybody else that they put up on that ticket, anybody else, is most likely going to be smarter. Wait, was that a no? Damn it. All right, let's try it again, Dom. Let's try that again. Will Dom be chased out of here by a service ticket in the next 20 minutes? Sorry. Did it twice. It says no. I know. You need them service tickets. We all do. We need money. We need absolute money. Yep. Wait, hold on. Will Dom have to take a restroom break in the next 5 minutes? See, there you go. At least you get chased out by something. It's too hot. Dom needs 5 calls this evening. Reply Hazy, try again. Does Bobby actually play with himself? Well, that's odd, Cynthia. I'm not sure what is going on with with your YouTube and your setup there. It is always having some strange issues. Very, very strange. But yeah, I mean, we want to keep President Muppet on the ticket because if he doesn't, then they're going to actually put somebody in there that actually stands a chance. I know, I'm being nice to your Bobby. I mean, yeah, it was in the Discord. Yeah, you can always go to the Discord, and it's in my Discord, and I always post it in Shenny's Discord. So, if you go to the notifications in my Discord, you'll get notified of everything I do. All my tweets, all my videos that are live, everything. Now, this is absolutely beyond freaking funny. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. This is funny.
How did I do with the debate the other night?
Oh,
He
amazing.
kicked that old broken down pile of crap.
Yeah.
It's a bad guy. He just quit, you know. He's quitting the race.
Is that right?
Yep, I got him out of the race. And that means we have Kamala. I think she's going to be better. She's so bad. She's so pathetic.
It's so amazing.
It's just so f***ing bad. How did I do with the debate the other night?
Oh,
He
amazing.
kicked that old broken down pile of crap.
Yeah.
It's a bad guy. He just quit, you know. He's quitting the race.
Is that right?
Yep, I got him out of the race. And that means
I love that. That old broken down piece of crap. He's so fucking bad. Yeah, I didn't post the Twitch link in Shenny's Discord. I think that YouTube and the Twitch get posted in mine. And the New York Post. Biden appears. Can we get rid of these ads? Holy crap. Biden appears confused and loses train of thought at White House for July 4th events. Probably shouldn't even say that.
And by the way, you know, I was in that World War I cemetery in France. And the one that one of our colleagues, the former president, didn't want to go and be up there.
Oh.
I probably shouldn't even say it. Anyway. We got to just remember who the hell we are. We're the United States of America. We're not,
Gotta remember.
and there's
who the hell we
nothing,
are. Wait,
nothing
where am
beyond,
I?
and I
Where
mean
am
this from the bottom of my heart, there's nothing beyond our capacity, nothing when we do it together.
Hey, go away. I don't want your damn advertisement. Yes, another value-stricken speech by President Muppet because he, yeah. Shenny, no, you were in WW1 and should be in that cemetery, you old fuck. Oh, guys. Did you guys see the Twitter fight I was in yesterday? There is nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. Oh, we actually found, my wife and I were looking through houses the other day, and I found a house that literally has a bathroom that has 5 shitters right next to each other. Great big fucking house. Beautiful house. And it's 5 shitters right next to each other. I guess a family that shits together stays together. I mean, we know in Biden's family, a family that showers together stays together. Yeah, he fucked up the speech and it meant nothing again. Every time he says, anytime that man opens his mouth, unless there's a fucking teleprompter in front of him, he has no idea what he's saying, and he can't actually read it back verbatim, even if he does have a teleprompter, because he goes, "What's that word? Huh?" I mean, at least I have it, an excuse. I had an excuse. Well, still have it to a point, this whole thing with my neck and my artery. But I got my right eye fixed, and, in a couple of weeks, I get my left eye fixed, and then I will have good vision again, and I can actually read. Anywho, this is actually pretty interesting for science geeks like me. The Earth's inner core reversed its direction and is now slowing down, and scientists don't know why. Look up at the audience. There's an audience? Oh, shit. There you guys are. Exit stage, fall down. And then when you get back up, walk the wrong direction. So, the Earth's inner core reversed its direction and is slowing down, and scientists don't know why. Does that mean our planet is dying? Well, probably, but not for the reasons you think. Below our feet, about 3,400 miles down, the Earth's inner core is nearly as large as the moon and as hot as the surface of the sun. How do we know that? We don't. It could be just literally cold as ice down there. We have no idea. We have never drilled 3,400 miles down. So, and it helps maintain the planet's magnetic field. No, it actually maintains the planet's magnetic field because it is a spinning ball of metal. Just saying. That shields us from obliterating cancer inducing space radiation. In the last decade, scientists have been getting some unusual data about the Earth's inner core behavior. Data that suggests its rotation is going a little haywire. Are we going to have the movie The Core? You guys know that movie? That's a fucking awesome movie. I love that movie. My wife despises me because I love to watch it all the time. Yeah, 7 miles, and that was done by Russians. And it's a 4-inch core. It's that big. The data implies that in 2010, the inner core reversed its rotational direction compared to Earth's surface, a phenomenon called backtracking. Now the inner core is rotating more slowly than before the shift. Now, what happened in 2010? God, what was that? Oh, let me go look this up. I just want to make sure. What big natural disaster happened in 2010? I just want to make sure I'm right. Yes, I am right. There were numerous, multiple big fucking disasters that happened that year. 5 major catastrophes, ladies and gentlemen. 5 of them. The first one was Haiti, January 12th, and then in Chile, February 27th, and then finally in China, April 13th. All big fucking earthquakes. You know, like the 10.0 quake that they had in Chile that actually changed the direction that we sit, on our axis. It knocked us off our axis by, what did they say? It was like 0.2 degrees or 2 degrees. I don't remember. It's been a long time. What? What the hell? I'll do it after the show. What are we doing? I'm not reading chat fast enough apparently. Exactly, Shenny. If you ever notice the hole in a marble, it'll crack into pieces. What are we changing? Oh, changing your name. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, Lord. So, I mean, I'm a science buff as well as a history buff, and I'm sitting here going, and it says there is no risk of cataclysmic disaster of dead birds falling from the sky or anything like that, like in the 2003 blockbuster The Core. I have a feeling we're literally looking at The Core. Literally, they're going to build big ass digging machine, throw some big fucking nuclear missiles down that son of a bitch, and then boom. The Koala Super Deep Bore is only 9. I thought it was 4 inches. It's a 9-inch hole. I didn't. That's kind of okay. New information. A new study may settle the backtracking debate. Scientists aren't even sure what's really going on down there. No shit, because we can't fucking see it. Honestly, how in the hell are they supposed to? Are we, the people, supposed to acknowledge what scientists say as truth if there's no proof? I mean, it's not like Jules Verne went down there. It's not like, Journey to the Center of the Earth or 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I'm just saying. But the recent study offers a new way of looking at that data that could help settle the debate. The research team behind the study even goes as far as say they have the most definitive evidence yet that the inner core is indeed backtracking and moving more slowly. Why do they call it backtracking? The motherfucker just hit reverse. Ween, ween. You know? We're showing that it really does happen when about half the community didn't believe any of these studies for a while. No shit. Nobody believes in these studies because there's no empirical evidence of it. You show me evidence, real scientific, provable, tangible fucking evidence, and I'll believe you. Next up on the shopping block. I have such bad allergies going on today, guys. Now we know how bad the debate was for Biden. Biden's slide in polls since the debate puts him in a hole larger than all but two incumbents who were both defeated for re-election, now going back more than 4 decades. 40 years, ladies and germs. 40 years. And he is there. The point lead for Trump is so exponential. And we have Biden sitting up here going, I'm not leaving. I'm going to do this. Jill, can you change my diaper? I just shit myself. And for those of us that did enjoy the whole digital currency, Bitcoin thing, Bitcoin is crashing. Everything when it comes to this is crashing. $2 trillion lost in Ethereum, XRP, Solana. It's all gone. All because for some reason Bitcoin is going to shit. I don't quite honestly know. And I don't want to read this article because it makes me sad. And we don't need to read that. And we don't need to read that. And we don't need to read that. Well, that leaves the end of this nonsense. So we are just an hour and 23 minutes in. We're supposed to, well, technically an hour, but yeah. So, what shall we talk about here? Let's get this off the screen. And, you know, I thought I changed that. I thought. And I probably thought wrong. Oh, come on. No, give me a break. Get over here. Back where you're supposed to be. For God's sakes. All right. Let's see. Personalize. And we're going to background. And then we're going to go. Hey, why does this one not have that yet? That's interesting. Let's just do a solid color. There we go. That way it matches my background. Oh my gosh, chat. I'm having such a good day. I mean, I'm hurting like the devil, but I'm still having a pretty fun day here. Why are we talking about size matters here? I mean, come on now. No penis shaming. That's just wrong. Oh, maybe we can do this. Let's see. Let's open this up to this one. Dun, dun, dun. And then open this up. Start this. Copy this. And share video source. Oh, I can't do that just yet because I don't have anything to share on that. Close. And then we're going to paste this link, and anybody that wants to join, give it a shot. I know that there are some that have a a bit of an issue, but yeah. But on the whole subject I was talking about earlier, guys, is about the Twitter fight that I was in. So I posted something about Biden losing his damn mind, and there was a Twitter post that I had copied a screenshot of about a guy calling for people to off their relatives before they off them, literally thinking that it's going to get that bad. Hey, hey, hey! I like the Ranger. It's a good truck. All right. Stop picking on the Ranger. Just not. It's just not right. I tell you, it's just not right. Let me add the display over here so I can actually share that when necessary. Display capture, add display capture, add source. And now it is like way too big. So we're going to copy this and we're going to put it right over here in the little window. That way I can go in here and I can add this and I go to display capture. Anybody who wants to join, there is the link in chat. There you have it. Yes. Weather's going to hit 11 today after the temps in the upper 80s, lower 90s. We had such a wonderful 4th of July yesterday. It got to a high of 80. I loved it. I was actually able to go out and clean the barbecue. So we had some barbecue sausages yesterday, and then I plan on doing hamburgers probably tonight. Or even this afternoon. I don't know. Tonight, yeah. We should add the magic 8 ball into this window as well, because it's not here. And all right. Oh, I know what we can do. Guys, we can do this. We can do this. Let me hide that. And we're just going to move this over here and we're going to create a story. All right, where is you? RPG world. Hop out. All right, so I'm actually going to move this over here so you guys can actually, so I can actually do this properly. So we have different stories here. So we're going to do shall we do a story on a chaotic introduction to potions, a night of gaming stories, dragon obedience school, mermaids, the mysteries on the moon, pet shop in the city, pranking a streamer, reef snorkeling vacation, sharks and birthdays, notorious cake bandit, the pirate pest problem, or to cheat or not to cheat. Which one shall we do? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this has music to it. So we're just going to do this. Do this. Pop this open here. Expand this. Hey, where's my music? Hello? Where's my music? What the freak? Oh, well, I guess I can just go on vacation. Y'all are talking about food and, chatting with each other. So works for me. Read the titles again. A chaotic introduction to potions. Hold on. Make sure this is down here a little bit. There we go. A chaotic introduction to potions. A night of gaming stories. Oh, dear God. Turn this down. Jesus. Oh, wait. Titties. I mean, titles. A chaotic introduction to potions, a night of gaming stories, dragon obedience school, mermaids, a mystery on the moon, pet shop in the city. That sounds awfully bad. If you guys know the story about the Pet Shop Boys. Pranking a streamer, reef snorkeling vacation, sharks and birthdays, the notorious cake bandit, pirate pest problem, or to cheat or not to cheat. You guys, this is an interactive story that you guys are going to be able to actually be involved in. Wifey, I literally almost read that as Karen, read the titles again. Now, those of us that followed the Karen Reed trial, that made, yeah. Pirate press problems. All right. Oh, you know a lot about that. Yeah, okay. Play story. Okay, here we go. Guys, type your answer in chat. Is it A, B, C, or D? It's interactive, so you guys actually have to participate. It's too small. Okay, all right. All right, stop writing. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna do it again. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make it full screen. Is that better? And continue. Let's just back up and just do this again. All right. We're gonna do brand new story. Here we go. You are the ruler of quite a fine and prosperous kingdom. What would you say your ruling style is? A, economics focused. B, military based. C, tyrannical. D, free kittens for everyone. Wait, something's not working here. It's not registering, chat. Stop writing. Stop writing. What is going on? It's supposed to take your guys' choices from chat, and it doesn't seem to be working properly. See if it even selects mine. It doesn't even do that. I think we have a problem. F is for friends who do stuff together. Game over. Nobody answered because it's broken. It's freaking broken. Well, I tried that. It didn't work. Oh my. Let me see here. How to. First time. Do. Okay, it is. Give me a second here, guys. I'm actually going through this, trying to figure out what the hell actually has gone wrong with this.